Before handing the floor to Aqua, first of all, and then Joanna, I'm going to invite Brad Blitz, Professor of International Politics and Policy and Head of the Department of Education, Practice and Society at the Institute of Education, to say a few words and to welcome you on behalf of UCL. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you very much. I wish all my lectures started like this. Applause for just showing up. So my name is Brad Blitz, and I'm head of the Department of Education, Practice and Society, and it is wonderful to welcome you to UCL. Some of you will recall the conference we hosted 3 years ago, and it was truly extraordinary. Since then, however, a lot has happened. And in spite of the pandemic, and in spite of the current crises, including the constitutional crises that we have been through, UCL continues to grow in research power. It does so addressing real-world problems. And for the 8th year in a row, IOE, my home, and your home for today, has been named #1 in education around the world. We are proudly the first university to admit women on an equal basis to men. But we cannot ignore that all over the world, women's rights are endangered. And perhaps this is nowhere more acute than in Afghanistan. We know about the attack on the right of girls to education and the Taliban banning female aid workers, people who've been brought in to provide urgent humanitarian assistance. But less is known about the everyday struggles women face, the deadly attacks, the torture, the sexual violence, the forced marriage, the early marriage, and even the sale of children. In July 2021, I was directing a research project, a survey in Afghanistan, which was part of a UK government-funded research program. We had hired a team of largely female human rights defenders. And within weeks of completing the survey, the Taliban took control. Our colleagues have been trapped ever since, and it has been 18 months. When we pleaded for their evacuation and resettlements, all we heard from the British government was, "Dogs and cats, this way, please." Shame. That is truly all we have heard. Now, fortunately, I understand there's a speaker from Afghanistan on this program who will tell us more about this horrendous injustice. But women's rights are not only under attack in far-off places. It's not simply a problem for countries over there. In OECD states, in the USA, in Europe, hard-won rights are at risk. And as educators, we would be remiss if we did not discuss these challenges. So you're in the right place, because today you will hear from an exceptional group of brave, dedicated women who have brought their struggles and their experience and their expertise to UCL. And for that, we are extremely grateful. It is a privilege to receive them to UCL. So welcome. We are most proud of our traditions of inclusion and our commitment to critical and respectful debate, to academic freedom. And we're delighted to see you here today. So it is my pleasure to welcome you to UCL. Thank you.